just on a jungle. I mean, I don't even want to do this because you're just trolling, though.
No, it's not true.
It's not troll. Okay. Gank looks solid. No way you're going to Voorhees first, bro. This cannot be good. Okay, you get invaded. Melee comes and helps out. Full clear. He takes this. You go check all the cams. You forget your blue and his red are not synced up because he started Raptors like every game starts. So here you just griefed yourself. You should just finish blue and then invade, and then by the time you invade, then his camp will be up. So you just completely troll yourself. His Raptors are synced with your Gromp, so yeah. But get a gank, take the red buff, boom. I'll just jump back on the Raptors here because you know Raptors are up. You know you're probably gonna take them soon, right? So kill this guy and then just use your W. First of all, there's no point to W because you're already taking the tower shot. You're not escaping 2 tower shots, right? And if you were gonna W, just W on the Raptors, right? Well, I'm fucking muted this entire time, bro. You didn't.
Oh, I thought you were in deep thought or
Obviously, no.
something.
Obviously, I'm talking. No.
I thought
Uh,
you were locked in, but
no. Obviously, I'm talking. I don't know why the fuck you're going to Vori first. First of all. What else did I say?
I, I
Uh,
thought it'd just be the fastest
no.
item for clear speed.
No, because okay. Ah! Okay, let's use our brains. So it sounds fast because it gives you attack speed, so you can attack faster, right? And you can press your E
Yeah.
button more. Okay, so why don't you go into Vori Master E? He's an auto attacker. Don't you want to auto attack more? Don't you want your Q up more often?
Well, I already have like it already comes back in my auto.
Yeah, so you have a W reset too on your time. When you get a kill, you get a W. So I can say the same thing.
Okay.
So I
So
just
then what should I build first?
an item that has attack damage, so your autos do more damage.
Like Intel?
Yeah, Yuntal.
like any Tristana normal
Like
item.
any Tristana normal item. Thank you. Like any item Tristana builds when Tristana is picked in League of Legends first. There's not a single player that goes Navorius first in any build for Tristana, mid or bot. Anyways, I was saying that you're fucking idiot here for your blue and your red are not synced together because Kane does not start red. Kane starts Raptors, right? So you're like, oh, his red's up because my blue's up, but no, your red and blue are not. They're not synced. It's gonna his shit spawns when you're like Gromp spawns, for example, and your Gromp's not up yet. So you could have done blue and then come and then these camps would have been up, you know. So you just like grief yourself. I don't know. Even then you should notice like when you already do half this blue, if his red's up, if you're already halfway done with the fucking buff, just finish it. You already started it, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
um, and here I was gonna say that when you do this dive, there's no point to. First of all, there's no point to W. You're not. You're only ever taking 1 tower shot. You weren't ever gonna take 2. So Wing here doesn't stop you from taking more damage. A, and B, if you're gonna W, you should W on the Raptors. You shouldn't W here. You know. Not sure why you're fighting. No, half HP, and you have Navori and base, right? So why fight? Why not just you have 6 camps up as well? Why not we just base for our Navori that's going to apparently one-shot camps. You have it, it's 1250, and then you have 6 camps up now just full clear. You know. Look at
Yeah.
the fucking
Okay.
damage. You're doing 60 damage per fucking auto. Holy fuck. Your red buff's doing more. Your red buff is literally doing more damage per second. Your auto doing 59. Red buff's doing 60. So you just suicided. You have 1400 gold. You have half HP. You have no smite either. How are you gonna smite away the grub? You know.
Yeah. Bit of a crackhead play there. I'm not gonna lie.
If you want early game strength too, you could go Kraken first technically as well.
Kraken first. Okay.
I don't recommend it, but I'm saying you could. You could also just go like Collector first. Fuck it. Because your Q gives attack speed, she doesn't really need attack speed that much, you know. Like she obviously she doesn't mind. She doesn't mind it, but it's kind of like E. Like if you play crit E, you could just go like you until IE for a second, right? Because you don't really auto that much. You do like one auto, and because you have so many like animation cancels, you could just like you got like 0.20 attack speed, and you can still sneak some autos in with animation cancellations. Champs that give you like artificial attack speed is the same, like just on a can technically build full AD and just rely on your Q attack speed, right?
Yeah. And then if I have more AD instead of building Navori, I doesn't matter if I'm getting 1.5 times the autos if I'm doing 2 times the damage because I do literally nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Baus used to flame people who built attack speed on Tristan.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I would
Shut
say
up, cat.
any champ that gives you a stat, that stat's less valuable. Like I always say for Viego players, when Viego players are building Kraken and they buy Recurve Bow over Double Longsword, even though Recurve Bow is 775 and Double Longsword is 700, you think that Recurve Bow is more valuable. It's less because your E already gives you attack speed. Like any stat champ
Mhm.
that gives you a stat, that
Dude,
stat becomes less valuable.
I tell every Udyr player this because his stances give him attack speed.
I mean, it doesn't matter what role you're playing, you are an AD carry. That's what you need to realize. So you need to play like an AD carry. Walking melee range of Diana is not playing like an AD carry, right?
Yeah.
Would any like AD carry main ever play like this? Nope. Just because you're playing the jungle role, you're still playing champion dependent. So you're just playing melee range. Melee range is the range champion. There's not any other takeaway for this team fight besides that. You just ult. I mean, I don't know why you're ulting. You just ulting him to safety. This guy would die. I mean, you're just trolling. You're just ulting him literally towards his tower. There's nothing else for me to say. If you didn't ult, I'm 90% sure he would
Yeah.
die, and you and Silas would both live. That's literally it. The only takeaway. Oh, you can also go Stormrazor first, actually. That's also
Stormrazer?
yeah.
Is Stormrazer good first?
Yeah, I mean, why not, bro? You're playing fucking Tristana jungle. Do you really care what's good?
That's true.
You're gonna play something experimental, then let's get experimental with the build. You know. The game is still close. Still completely even game state.
What the hell are you doing, cat?
It's red cap. You flash right from. Yo, we can't. Yo, you cannot flash king damage. By the way, just so we're on the same page.
No, I was trying to take him under turret.
Just walk towards tower, or ult him towards it. And it's not worth your flash to do that. So you might again, you're an AD carry. Would an AD carry ever not save his flash for like a team fight or a dragon or a shutdown or something? Like no, you're not flashing just to kill one guy.
You're right.
You're an
Same
AD,
with you.
you're an AD carry again. You're just like literally in this guy's face, standing still. You're not even kiting. I mean, bro, look at you. This is XPEC Sivir. Any ball knowers in chat? no ball knowers in chat. Ult him. You're not even using your. We built an Lavori item, and like your E came back up, and you didn't even repress your E button. Yeah, I mean it's the same takeaway. It's just 3 fights in a row. You're just not playing like an AD carry would play it, which is save, calculated, spacing, kiting, playing KDA. You know, playing from a range advantage. Blah blah blah. All the boring shit AD carry players have to focus on. We
I
are.
think this is where I lock in.
Yeah, so this is where we're about to see it. Well, yeah, you want to know because you're full clear, and that's how you're locking in. This is good. This is good. Yeah, then this guy, yo, Tax, and this guy just complained about he went from Emerald to Platinum, and he's like something about the rope, when it just he's playing Tristana jungle.
The rope.
Yeah, the rope.
The rope.
All right, let's press the W button. No, okay.
I didn't want to go deeper.
Just when they're this, when your thing's this red, your W is basically free because when your next auto gets you free W, you know. And he's like pure red, so. Okay, we have 2K gold. Why are we not basing?
I think I was like 50 gold off my item.
Okay, let's go do the Krug camp then. Instead of fighting on mid, why are we fighting on mid if we have 450 gold from an item? Like you like here, your Krugs are up. You just decide you just decide to skip your Krugs. You know, it makes no sense. Yeah, I mean, same as before. You're just walking into this guy, not respecting him. It's like 3 deaths in a row. Maybe you'll respect this Diana eventually. You had your item too, so you could just base. You're also going collect their third.
Is that not good?
No, no, it's not good. Collector should only
Oh,
be
why not?
Collector should only be built first or second on any champion in the entire game.
Oh,
I had a tweet that got 3K likes saying that. The show was awesome.
I might have to follow your Twitter. I think it might spread me some more wisdom.
None. Twitter isn't saving you. Here you should either go IE third if you want to do damage to their carries, and you should go Lord Dom third if you want to do damage to their tanks. So that's whatever one you prefer. You want to kill Diana Munda, go Mortal or Lord Dom third. If you want to kill their backline or Kane, you go IE third. It's whatever. It's preference. It's whatever one you think is more important.
I think somebody was telling me that last night when I was playing this.
Yeah. I mean, you want to, that's how builds are. You get to choose which one you want to prioritize. So carries, go IE third. Tanks, Lord Dom third. Maybe Team FS because they couldn't imagine just on hitting their Nexus. I can respect it. Yeah, you got carried. Your team was just really good. You had some. I think your early game was low-key decent. You actually full cleared into gank and then full cleared into gank. Your mid game.
I played one game where I was 6-0 on Tristana jungle with 10 CS a minute in my early game.
Yeah, your early game was fine. You just play mid game like a dog because you're playing way too aggressively. You're not playing again. You're just not playing like an AD carry would play it. You know, you're playing way too aggressive. You're skipping camps
I don't
in the mid game.
I don't think that's just a Tristana thing though, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but it's
I think
fine.
that's more of a me
You
thing.
can play aggressive on champs like Yi because you have resets, you know, 600 movement speed ult, W that gives you 60% damage reduction. That's what. But AD carry class for a reason. You're one shot. If you jump in, you get one shot. If you're E, you jump in, you don't get one shot. You kill you one shot them or something, you know, or you get a reset, you kill out.
Yeah.
So it's just a different class of champion. You're comparing a melee, you know, Yi to fucking Tristana. So. Playing overly aggressive on Yi, playing overly aggressive on Tristana